Hi everyone, I'm Jem and welcome to my creative space. Hi everyone and welcome to day 2 of Ceri's creative postcard challenge for the month of July 2024. It's a really wet day here in New Zealand. We're in the midst of our winter and we have had what they call a weather bomb come through. So we've had lots and lots of rain. Now we live right by the river, and as you can see, our river's big and brown and muddy this morning. So it's a pretty miserable day. So I think inspired by that, I've chosen this postcard today. Now this base was created from a brayer off sheet actually, and then over the top I used this stencil to create the bubble effect. I sourced this stencil from Temu. Now, before you all start shouting in the comments, I know there's some concerns and issues around using sites like Temu, and I plan to do a video in the future to discuss some of those and some of the issues with using sites like that. But for now, just some information. That's where I got the stencil from. So used the stencil on the gel plate and created the white bubble marks that you see here. And when I looked at this morning, it just reminded me of the rain and the condensation running down my windows. So there we go, that's what I've used. So going with that window theme, I flicked over to my Cricut program and using my Cricut machine cut out a really basic window shape. So I put those together and thought, yep, that's great, but looked a little bit simplistic. And I was sort of thinking, what can I do? And I was inspired by an idea from my card making experience. And that was a shaker card. Now, if you don't know what shaker cards are or you've never made one, I will put a link to probably the Jennifer Maker YouTube video below, but there's lots of good instructional videos out there on shaker cards. So have a look, find one that suits you if you want to have a go. But basically what they are, you layer up your front panel, which has an aperture of some kind in it, and then a piece of acetate, and then using foam tape to create a bit of a space, you put your back behind that. And sandwiched in between are generally some kind of glitter or sequins or something else that gives a sort of a shake and a rattle and a bit of sparkle usually. So I decided to go ahead and do that. So whilst I was making this morning, I had this song going through my head, and it was the Eurythmics, Here Comes the Rain Again. And one of the lines in that song is it raining with you? And I put this card together and suddenly went, I've got to include the number 2. That's one of Ceri's stipulations. You've got to have the number of the day. So I've taken a little bit of a liberty today, and instead of putting the actual number, I've used the word 2. Is it raining with you too? So hope that's okay, Ceri. Here's my card for the day. Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow.